How you doing, Daryl? Okay, when you play that E dominant chord, you're going to put your first finger on string number 3, first fret, right there. You're going to put your second finger on string number 5, second fret, right there. You want to let your wrist be rounded and stay away from the fretboard. These two fingers aren't touching anything. And then this is a root 6 chord, so you're going to sweep it from string 6 through all 6 strings. And that gives you your E dominant chord. When you go to switch to the A dominant, keep the first finger right where it is. Lift up finger number 2 and let it go one string higher. As it goes one string higher, you can bring your elbow out just a little bit, and that will automatically position your third finger over string number 2 at the second fret. And then at this point lift up your index finger, and this will be the A dominant chord, which is a root 5 chord, so you'll sweep this from string number 5. This finger's not touching anything, this finger's not touching anything. Now to go back to the E dominant chord, we reverse that movement by bringing the first finger down, lifting the other two fingers, or basically letting go of the strings, and moving finger number 2 back to string number 5, and then the right hand goes back to string 6, as this is a root 6 chord. So once again, when you start from 0, first finger, third string, first fret, second finger, fifth string, second fret, root 6, E dominant chord through all 6 strings. Moving into the A dominant, lifting finger number 2, keeping the first finger in place, bringing finger number 2 to string number 4, elbow out just a little bit, bring finger number 3 to string number 2, lift the first finger, and then you have from root 5 your A dominant. Going back again to the E dominant, first finger comes right back, so you're reversing what you just did. First finger on string 3, first fret, second finger goes back to string 5, root 6. Oh, and the third finger left its location. Now, to go from the E dominant to the B dominant, you're going to keep the second finger in this case. You're going to lift the first finger and bring it to string 4, which is one string lower. You're going to elbow out a little bit larger this time. That's going to position your third finger over string number 3 and your fourth finger over string number 1, both at the second fret. This is a root 5 chord. It's the B dominant. Once again, moving back to the E dominant, I keep the second finger. I can release all 3 fingers, elbow in until my first finger comes right over string number 3 at fret 1, root 6, E dominant. Switching back once again, the first finger is going to go to string number 4. The elbow is going to come out, positioning the third finger over string 3 and the fourth finger over string 1, and this is the root 5, B dominant. Keeping the second finger and lifting everything else, releasing it. First finger back to string number 3 at first fret with the elbow coming in, root 6, E dominant. Okay, then the final detail that you're going to have, I'm going to go ahead and take this one from the B dominant. So I'm going to go back to the B dominant right now. Second finger stays, first finger comes to string 4, elbow out, third finger on third string, second fret, and the fourth finger back on string 1, second fret for the B dominant, root 5, sweeping that. Now I can keep the first finger right where it is, and I can release fingers 2, 3, and 4 like this. I can bring these fingers down ever so slightly to the A dominant position and then release the index finger, and that gives me the A dominant. Then move index finger back to string 3 and second finger back to string 5 for the E dominant. I'm going to do this again for you. So if I'm going to go to the B dominant, Here's the E dominant now. I keep the second finger, first finger goes to string 4. Elbow comes out, third finger, third string, fourth finger, string 1. Sweep this from root 5 and it's the B dominant. Keeping the first finger as a pivot finger, I release fingers 2, 3, and 4 and let them go one string higher in the shape that they're already in. When they come down on string 4 and string 2, I go ahead and release the first finger and I go to root 5, and this is my root 5 A dominant. And then this takes me back to the E dominant. I bring the first finger back in on string 3, second finger goes to string 5, and that's the root 6 E dominant. So if I do that all together kind of in a seamless stream, here's what you'll have. Here's the B dominant, here's the A dominant, here's the E dominant. Once again, the second finger is staying where it is, and I'm going back to the B dominant. Here's the B dominant, keeping the first finger, shifting to the A dominant, letting go of the first finger, bringing the first finger back in on string 3 to the E dominant. Okay, and I hope this helps you out. Please let me know if it does. I'm going to try to get this to you soon. So have a good day, Darryl. I'll talk to you later.